So for many of us and in many cultures, November is a time, as Nancy shared, to think about what and for whom we're grateful for. Many of us this month celebrate All Souls Day, Dia de los Muertos, Native American Heritage Month, Diwali, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving. Lots to celebrate. This time can be used to connect with our ancestors and the legacy of the lives that have shaped our own, and reflect on the gifts of nature, community, and all of our lived experiences, even the challenging ones that may help us grow. And with grateful hearts, we can joyfully hope for the future. So take a moment to think about this last year. What has this initiative and perhaps this virtual space meant to you? This virtual community. In this month of gratitude and remembrance, recall those who've passed on who have inspired you to work in outdoor learning. Maybe these folks are people you've never met, or maybe they're people you work with closely. Feel free to share their name in the chat. And then thinking about gratitude for nature. We all know about the restorative power of nature for ourselves and, of course, for children. Feel free to share or think about how nature and community nourishes you. Maybe you're thinking of a space that is a beautiful natural area like one of these images, or the beach, or a forest, or a school garden where you interact with your community. This has been a challenging year, to say the least, but let's take a minute to think about joy, especially with our community and in nature. Maybe that feels like being connected in those spaces with yourself, with others, and the earth. Think about what joy means or looks like to you. And I love this poem by one of our former poet laureates. And it reminds us that joy can be found in small yet profound ways. Anything that matters is here. Anything that will continue to matter in the next several thousand years will continue to be here. Approaching in the distance is a child you were some years ago. See her laughing as she chases a white butterfly. So perhaps with that image, recall a moment that you felt joy or witnessed joy while working with others outside this year. Maybe they were students, children, or community members. Recall a moment of joy. Thinking of that moment, what lasting impact do you think that joyful, happy moment had on those children or even yourself? We would love to hear some stories of joy that you might have witnessed this year in the children that you worked with when they were outside. Feel free to share some of those moments in the chat. Nancy says, remember, it's not just joy, but awe. Awe in nature. And in closing, how might you carry these small moments or experiences of awe, wonder, happiness, joy that you witnessed or experienced yourself? How might you carry them into the coming year?